Hi guys, Ronda Winstead here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I hope you're doing well. I just was playing with something and I thought, well, I'll just turn the video on and show my pals what I've been working on today. I am doing clusters for my reinvented book pages turned into journaling pages. These that I did a video on recently. I have been taking care of orders, and so I was making clusters, and of course I use clusters for different things, not just that. I use them, and we all use them, right, in our journaling, on pockets, on tuck spots, on a page, you know, envelopes, all kinds of things. So let me just show you real quick what I have been basically doing. And we'll do a pansy and maybe one other, just, you know, just for fun. I know. So this has 5 layers. I have the image of the pansy. I have a dictionary page behind it. I have some lace behind that. I have fabric underneath that. And then I have a mortgage ledger book. This is Michigan behind that. So that's 5 layers. And I have stitched a star on these, on some of them. Not all of them, a few of them. So let me just go through and just kind of show you what I've been working on. Let's see, these are the ones that I have. Oh, I love this. This is so pretty. Whoa, it's so pretty, pretty, pretty. Okay, now some of them I have stitched in the square or a rectangle. There's just so many things are possible. This is just a fun way to use up your scraps, both your fabric and your paper scraps. So it's just like, why not? Let's just make up a whole bunch. And once you start, it's like, well, let's just keep going. Let's just keep going, guys. So there's another one, and this obviously was a circle image. Here's a couple more circle images. Just really fun. And then you can always add like ribbons for bows and that type of thing when you decide where you're actually going to let it land, you know, where it's actually going to be. So pretty, just so soft. Just fun. Fun, fun, fun. Just different. Now this one, you know, done a little bit differently. But there's no, there's no wrong. And actually, I think this is the right side up. These are 2 different napkins that I have taken laces from. And then here we go with a pretty vintage rose. Whoops, this is the right way. And some of these are just stickers. Just, when you buy in the store, just stickers. I had some of these and I haven't used them. And so I just put them on some old wonderful paper like this. And then cut around, and then used a pen and just drew some lines around it. Now this one I didn't, because obviously it's a little different, but these I kind of cut so that they sort of look like stamps. And then just a couple more, and we will get started. We'll just make a couple. This is just going to be a short video, just kind of fun, just doing some Fun little goodies. So let's set those out of the way. I have previously, I've gone ahead and I've prepared my backs. This was a page from my Michigan Ledger journal, and I used my my raggedy edge on my ruler for these, which gives it a really cool, I wanted the more raggedy edge. So I've done that, and I've outlined with vintage photo all the way around. So we have one of those to begin with, and I will get an image. So let's go ahead with this. So now I need a little bit of lace, and I have this that I have been using from an old tablecloth that's super old and torn apart. Was very holey. I picked it up, in a thrift store for very inexpensive. So we'll kind of go like that. And now I want some color. Let us see. I've got my scrap. We could do something like this. And maybe just sort of, I don't know. I'm kind of trimming these a little bit. And then I'm just sort of pulling it apart to make it less organized. Or now this is really, obviously, this is a sturdy fabric. This is a batik, and they are made a special way, and they are sturdy. So let's put that behind. We've got that. And then, she said, we shall put it on. Now I don't want everything to go like, I want to turn it a little bit squawampish. Squawampish? Is that a word? I grew up with it, but I'm not sure it's an actual word. But I think it describes that just fine. And we may go ahead, we'll trim that maybe just a teeny bit. So what I'm going to do is just stitch around the square right here, and I shall be right back. I won't be, but just a quick minute or so. And I've showed you several things of stitching around, but I'm not, because I wasn't really preparing to do a video, I'm not going to go ahead and set up my machine and stuff to be able to do that. But you can see where I've stitched it around, and then I like to, with my bone folder, smooth it down on the back side. So there we go. There's one. If I want, I can trim a little bit more of this off, or I can keep it ragged. This is really good lace for ragging, for making it look vintage. So there is another one. Okay, let's do one from, trying to think of where I got these. I don't know if this was Digital Collage Club or if this was Graphic Design. Anyway, there are lots of, I don't have anything myself, but there are lots out there. So let's do this lady right here. And right away, I look at this and I say, I don't want that white edge showing. And I'm going to just around the corners just a little bit. And I will just edge that just a smidgen with my dauber. I love these. How are you guys? How are you tonight? I'm just about ready to call it a day. I've been in my studio all day, and now I'm just about to get ready and go enjoy the evening watching some TV with my husband. He made a fabulous dinner. Oh my goodness. He's really a good cook. And I have so enjoyed, since he has retired and decided that he enjoys cooking. Who am I? Who am I to stop him from cooking? Right? Oh, let's see. I'm just pulling some different fabrics, but I kind of want to go springy. I could do yellow. I could do the yellow. I mean, that would be okay. I could do, well, let's see. Let's see about maybe this and pull some of these little thready daddies. So he made tacos. I love tacos. And he is doing so good on the Weight Watcher. I'm doing so. Not great, but not horrible. Okay? But he's doing really well. And so he has been cooking up a lot of kind of fabulous recipes, really. And he saw one that the Pioneer Woman, have you heard of her? That she did, that was, what's it called? For a dessert, it was apple pie, uncrusted apple pie, or I don't know what it was called. I wasn't paying attention to it, but he printed out the recipe and he made that for dessert, and it was really good. It smelled delicious. And it's an apple, and sprinkled it with cinnamon and I think a little bit of brown sugar, and I don't know what else he may have put in it. But anyway, he made that, and yeah, that was kind of fabulous for dessert. I wasn't expecting it, so that was kind of a fun thing. All right, and let's see. I want just a smidge of something. I don't know why, but just a hair of something. Let's see, let's do it like that, kind of peeking through, but not like really there. Don't want that to stand out. Okay, I like that. And then we will bring over the backing. Oh, I like that. Isn't that pretty? Look. So you can see, guys, just how quickly these come together. Let me stitch this real quick. And we'll take a peek-see. Now, if you don't have a sewing machine and you want to do a cluster like this, what you'll need to do is have like a 3-in-1 or a fabric tack, something of that nature of glue, so that it will be very secure, and that should work just fine too. Alrighty. here we go. And that's just, I mean, in the last, what, I don't know, 3-5 minutes that we just threw those together. And if you have a bunch of things prepared ahead of time, you can do so many. So anyway, I think we're going to call that good, guys. Thank you for watching. I appreciate that. I love you and I appreciate your support so, so much. Take care of yourselves. Know that you're loved. Know that you're important. Know that you matter. And we will see you in our next video. So until the next video, have a fabulous day. Bye-bye now.